It's quite the find. Hello friends, and welcome back to Crow's Thrifty Finds. My name is Melanie. For this week's video, we are going to be discussing Christmas ornaments. It's not too early. It's right about that time of year that the thrift stores start bringing out their holiday items, specifically Christmas items. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to talk about specifically Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments, because there's a lot of them out there. And there's a lot of them that are very valuable. There's also a lot of them that aren't, but I'm here to help you differentiate. And this is a topic that I know I had a lot of curiosity about myself, so I figured that there may be others that have this curiosity as well. So I'm going to provide that information to you so you don't have to look it up yourself. So let's talk about the most valuable of the valuable Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments. We're going to start with this National Lampoon Cousin Eddie's RV. This is a very valuable ornament, as you can see. And it's interesting because National Lampoon stuff just ends up being desirable. I know if we were talking Department 56 right now, and what's most valuable, National Lampoon stuff would be on that list as well. But for this list, we're talking about this RV, and look at what it sells for. $469.95 that this item ended up selling for. That is incredible. So this is definitely an ornament that you want to have your eyes open looking for. Item number 2. We're going to talk Star Trek for a minute. Now, Star Trek to me is kind of the opposite side of the coin for National Lampoon. For whatever reason, while a lot of people love Star Trek, there's not as much stuff that's super valuable that's related to Star Trek. There are some valuable items, but a lot of things that you see that are Star Trek and you think, oh, I'm going to look this up because it's going to be valuable, it ends up not being valuable. At least that's been my experience. But when it comes to Christmas ornaments, when it comes to Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments, it is all about this USS Defiant. 22 bids took this thing to $1,692. Now, this was a limited release from my understanding, but that doesn't mean that somebody got it and didn't donate it. So you never know. It's not to say everybody's holding on to these things, clinging on to them. You may find one of these at your Goodwill. Keep hope, because that's a great find. Item number 3. This is kind of a random one. This one surprised me. This Hallmark Beauty of Birds, and it's this one in particular, this red one, this Scarlet Tanager, it's called. Forgive me if I pronounced it wrong. I know a lot more about parrots than these types of birds, so my pronunciation may not be correct. But anyways, this ornament sells for $455. And I'm not going to lie to you all, I feel like I saw this ornament recently because I am kind of a bird person and I notice bird stuff. And I feel like I saw this ornament and didn't even think to look it up recently. And it's very disturbing to me. But I'm going to hope that it was one of the other colored ones. And you can actually sell lots of the collection of all the colors of these birds in this Beauty of Birds line. And you can get some good money that way too. But for whatever reason, this Scarlet Tanager bird, $455 that ornament sells for. So don't be like me and walk past it if that's what happened. Pick it up. Next, we're going to talk Harry Potter. There are actually quite a lot of valuable Harry Potter ornaments. I'm singling this one out because it's super, super valuable. Like the ones I've found before have been more closer to the $30, $50 range. So still worth picking up if you can get it for a good deal. But this one here, this one that was made in 2018, this one is worth $390. That's what it sold for not that long ago at all. These are all results from the past 90 days that I've pulled up to show you all. So that's an incredible sale if you can find this particular Harry Potter ornament. But like I said, if you see any Harry Potter ornaments, they're worth looking up because many of them are desirable. So be on the lookout for all Harry Potter, but especially this one. Next, we talked Star Trek already. Now let's talk Star Wars. We all know there are many collectible Star Wars items, and this one is definitely one of them. This Millennium Falcon ornament from 2018. This ornament sells for $300, so nothing to turn your nose up at. So there are other Star Wars ornaments as well that are valuable, much like the Harry Potter ones I just discussed. So it's worth looking up if you come across any Hallmark Keepsake Star Wars ornament, because you never know. You might find a $100 piece or a $50 ornament, or so there are a lot of Star Wars Hallmark stuff out there. So just look it up. It's definitely worth it. Next, we have, oh my goodness, I loved this show so much. The Golden Girls, specifically the rose ornament. Now, Betty White passed away not that long ago, and I'm guessing that that's kind of upped the value of this particular ornament. So this may be sort of a trending price that may fluctuate as time goes. But again, if you find a set of Golden Girls ornaments, you can make a lot of good money selling those as well. So this particular rose ornament sold for $279. So be looking for Rose. She is valuable. Next, we have just sort of a general kind of holiday Santa ornament that you want to be on the lookout for, and that is the Up on the Housetop ornament from 2015. So study it, remember it. This ornament sells for around the $200 range, so that is a very good ornament to find. So just kind of be on the lookout for Up on the Housetop. Now, a lot of these ornaments I've been discussing have been your more modern ornaments, but it's not to say that there aren't vintage Hallmark ornaments that are valuable as well, because there definitely are. And when it comes to vintage, I did a little bit of research, and it seems that, if you were to single out a most valuable of the vintage, it seems to be this one. This is a ornament from 1980, and it's called Frosty Friends, A Cool Yule. So yeah, from 1980. So it's old, but they go for around $400. Definitely worth looking out for. Next, we have Kermit the Frog and the Rainbow Connection. That is the name of the ornament. It's very cute. This one's not quite selling for $400. We're looking at just over $100 for this one, but I don't know about you, but I would not turn my nose up at a sale for $100. More than likely, you're going to find these ornaments for, $20 or less. So if you can pay that and make $80 before eBay fees, that sounds great to me, and probably to you too. So keep your eyes open for the Rainbow Connection. And another ornament that sells in the $100 range from 2016, we have this Catwoman ornament. It's a full-bodied Catwoman, and it's sold for $120 approximately, in that range. So be on the lookout for Catwoman from 2016. And next, this one's really, really cute. We have from the Disney movie Up, which I know a lot of people really like. We have an ornament from that with all the balloons in the house being lifted into the air. So you can have that on your Christmas tree if you want to buy it on eBay for around $136. Great one to resell. Like I said, you usually can find these ornaments for, $20 or less, and that will be great profit for you at $136. And that completes the list. I hope you all have learned something, and now you can head out into the stores and hit up that holiday section and feel confident that you know some really good BOLOs for Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments. So I hope this was helpful. And if there's a Hallmark ornament or a Hallmark Keepsake, tree topper decoration that you've sold that you want to let people know is a great one to pick up, definitely put that down in the comments. And don't forget to like this video if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All of these things are very helpful to my channel, and I so much appreciate you watching my channel and learning from me and giving me information to help us learn together. And again, my name is Melanie. This is Crow's Thrifty Finds. I'll see you next week.